This section is section 6.8, and this is all about the percent of change. To find the percent of change, it is going to be the change over the original. Okay, and you're going to figure out whether it's a percent of increase or a percent of decrease. So let's say you were going from 56 inches to 63 inches, and maybe this is just a height change. If I follow my procedure, change over the original, I'm going to subtract 63 minus 56, and that's going to give me a 7. So that's going to be the change. My original is the 56. That's what I started as. So I'm going to reduce this down, so I've got 1/8. So they might ask you for it as a fraction, but if you notice, most of the time it's going to say percent of change. So I have to take this and make it into a fraction. This is a percent of increase because my number goes up, 56 to 63, so I know it's an increase. So once I've taken my change over my original, reduced it down, now I can make it into a percent. And I can do that by just simply figuring out what x over 100 is equal to this. So this, whatever the x is going to be the percent that I get. So I'm going to cross product. So I have 8x is equal to 100. So I have to divide 100 by 8. Goes in there 1 time. Subtract. Goes in there 2 times. And now I'm going to add a decimal and a 0. And I'm going to find out that x is equal to 12.5. That is my percent of increase. This entire section deals with this setup, change over original. So let's do another one. I'm going to go from 325 to 390. Obviously, by looking right here, I can tell it is a percent of increase, and they're going to ask me that, so make sure you write that down. If my number went down, it would be a percent of decrease. When I go to find my change, I literally go 390 minus 325. Doesn't matter which one you put first. Always put your bigger one first, so you don't have to deal with it. And that is going to give me 65, so that is going to be my change. My original is going to be my 325. Okay, so there's my fraction. I think it would be beneficial if I divided both the top and the bottom by 5 to reduce it. So when I divide 65 by 5, I'm going to get a 13. So that's going to reduce to 13 over. And then I'm going to do 325 divided by 5. And that's going to give me 65. Okay, so I'm going to take that fraction and I'm going to make a percent out of it by taking x over 100. Whatever I get for x is going to be my percent. So I have 65x is equal to 1300 when I cross product. So 1300 divided by 65 is going to give me my percent. So it's going to go 2 times. It comes out even, but you still have a 0 to bring down. So it's actually going to give me a 20% increase. There is very little else to this. Okay, the whole chapter, the whole section in this chapter involves this. So I am going to give you some to do. Let me see what I put on that. I think I put page 307. And I think I put 10 through think I just gave you 10 through 18. Let me double check on this. Oh, actually on your sheet it says 10 through 17 even. It actually should be 10 through 18 even, okay?